They get set to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. Men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from Cleveland. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Now, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Going deep for Diggs. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The tackle made there by Dayon Buchanan. At the 24-yard line. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. And he's going to go down. It's a sack on Kaepernick. Ed Oliver forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack. Now Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Back deep to Demir Berg. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. On play action, Rodgers. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And complete right side to Cook. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Watch 32.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. And Oliver able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Kaepernick hit, fumble. He lost the football, and the Bengals grab it. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
After that play, I think we know one quarterback will be extremely happy if his defense can hold the opposing team to a field goal here.
A first chance in the red zone for the Bengals now. 1st and 10 at the 19. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown! Dalvin Cook, his 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. The Browns drive about to get started. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in cap.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off around the 41. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. So after the INT, it's Rodgers eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
So, Charles, we have reached the end here of a long season, Week 18, which we don't say very often, although this is not the first Week 18 that the NFL has ever seen.
Not at all. And, Brandon, some of the people might be a little bit too young to remember. But back in 1993, the league experimented with giving teams 2 open weeks for the year. And we also saw at Week 18 when the league was on pause for a few weeks in 2001 following the attacks on September 11th.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, now Rodgers. He'll dump this off to Cook. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Rodgers going to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Dalton Schultz, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Carson will take the handoff out of the option play.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Jones has it. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Throwing is Kaepernick on third down.
Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 33. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Kaepernick.
He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Now a throw here, hauled in. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Now, these two teams faced off earlier in the year, right around mid-season, back in Week 9. And it was the visiting Browns who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep here in Cleveland.
Kaepernick to throw again. Escaping the pressure right.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down. Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Yo. Boy, I've been on the phone.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. To throw, Kaepernick.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts.
And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed.
We getting
he tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly.
My boys ain't
yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
Them boys ain't protecting up front, bro. Sacks done killed 2 of my drives. Then we ain't getting that same love on the other end.
Signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Yeah, the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off
this drive
with 6 points.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now first.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
You ain't blocking nobody, no way.
With touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Browns are back within a score.
I don't understand why my kick meter don't be showing up. Junk's so stupid.
Cut the lead down to a touchdown.
You playing man? You guess he ain't a scrub?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team...
Damn, Bar. Like, nigga, you faster than him.
After making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage. Either run another play...
Then they give you the wrong person, man. Like, why wouldn't you give me Bar right there?
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bengals. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Bengals add on to their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 21-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From the 10. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining. On play action, it's Kaepernick. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Browns. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. Now Parkey for the extra point.
What you call it? Just a post route.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Hitting with that post route cheese, big dog.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Final adjustments being made in the locker room. We're just about set for the second half from Cleveland. And to bring it your way, we go back up to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third.
Have I thrown 2 interceptions and a fumble? I threw 1 pick and a fumble. 2 sacks.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play.
Right here in the game, man. Let's go.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
You got plenty of it. That video you watch work.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And
Boy, didn't think it was gonna work.
Second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
What cheese I do?
1st and 10 at the 38.
Yeah, you watch them videos yourself, big dog. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. He completes it to Jones. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. I certainly know that I, for one, would not like to be on the other end of a tackle when this guy's coming at you full speed from a strong safety spot. Boy, that was a nice play.
And you can just see that whole play developing. That's where, as a defender, you just lock in on your target and say, I'm not even thinking about breaking stride. I'm running straight for the belt buckle because where it goes, that's where you find his body. And he was able to get in there and make a great play.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. It's caught inside the 25. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Play action. Now Kaepernick. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. Then he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 6 there on first.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On 2nd down now. It's Carson, and they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a 10-yard gain there that sets him up now 1st and goal.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Kaepernick. Flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
On first down, Rodgers. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
Oh, my God.
Taking it right down Broadway. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, this is a guy who runs with such balance and control. I mean, he went through that early contact just like he was driving over a speed bump. And he's able to continue his way downfield and wind up in the end zone.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Oh, my God. Terrible.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Throwing now is Kaepernick. Flush to his right. Dumps this one off to Chris Carson. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
From midfield, here's Kaepernick. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. On third down, Carson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick.
Why am I?
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete.
Why my icons?
Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second down, it's Carson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now a play fake. Kaepernick. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away.
Man, I gotta get underneath this.
And they force a 4th down.
This icons disappearing stuff, bro.
Something happened. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
It's cover 4.
Kaepernick now to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything running with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense.
Ain't nobody winning, man.
It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Rodgers now to throw. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down. And Myers able to knock it through. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Why they be putting me in some of these random formations? Stuff I ain't even looked at.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big 4th quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. On play action, it's Kaepernick. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Boy, getting pressure, bringing 4, bro. That'd be the difference in the game, stuff like that.
Kaepernick going to throw.
Look at that. He getting instant pressure, bringing 4.
Sack on Kaepernick. Ed Oliver able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. 2nd and 16.
My God.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Now Kaepernick got his man complete over the middle. It's Jones. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I ain't got time if I can't throw the ball, bro. I should have waited before I started this game, though. That's what I should have done, but it's all good.
Now Kaepernick, gotta have this one. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Parkey adds the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah,
oh, my God.
You're not thinking touchdown.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the
How is that happen?
Cincinnati score. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Bengals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they
That's that cover 6
here in this fourth quarter. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25.
That'd be that cover 6.
The Browns drive about to get started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
And he's going to go down. It's a sack on Kaepernick. Malcolm Jenkins, the strong safety, swoops in for the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz with touchdown number 29, 2 short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. Then the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. Parkey with the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get your reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Rodgers looking to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 23. And the Browns are right back in this football game. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then scoring.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Now Parkey for the extra point.
It's on me, guys. I ain't give y'all a real chance to win, man. It's on me.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all three timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Rodgers throwing here. He finds his man complete. It's Schultz. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On second down, Cook. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one by the line of scrimmage.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Rodgers.
They don't let you react, man.
Seal it. It's a touchdown.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone.
I want him to do that.
As well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
Where you going, big dog? What y'all going to do? Do some drugs? Like some thugs. Get off the corner.
One final try for Kaepernick. We've seen this before.
Get off the counter.
Intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Bengals come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think